Something smells nice. Oh, the bakery opened!
Welcome! Oh, hello, miss. So you came.
Yes! The aroma of the baking bread led me here.
Freshly baked bread has the mysterious power to lure people in. I have everything from freshly baked bread to bread that'll keep for a long time. So take your time and look around.
Okay. Wow, there's so many. I can't make up my mind. The kitty bread is so cute. Oh, and so is this teddy bear bread over here. It's so cute. I can't eat it.
Eat without regrets. That's what the bread would want as well. By the way, the kitty is filled with jam, and the teddy bear is filled with custard cream.
That's amazing! Do you make all these cute kinds of bread too?
Yep, I want my customers to feel the joy while they're eating. It may not seem like it, but the animal breads are quite difficult. You need to estimate how much the dough will rise. Until I got the hang of it, all my animals turned out like monsters.
I see. Now that I look at them closely, they all have slightly different expressions. Oh, this one is cute!
Choose whichever one you like. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Making bread that's fun to look at and delicious to eat is my ultimate goal. And...
Oh, what should I do? There are so many, I can't decide! This is bad. There are so many that I want to eat. I know I can't finish them all.
Then let me choose. You're my first customer, so this one's on me.
Huh? Really? But...
This is how bakers greet people. Please, don't hesitate to take it.
Huh? But if you keep greeting people in town like that, it'll be a big problem for you.
If everyone eats my bread, that's enough for me.
Thank you so much. Then, I'll gladly accept your kind offer. My name is Aisha. I'm an apothecary. Although I'm currently taking a break from that.
Hello, Ms. Aisha. I'm Fred. I would love to have you as a customer from now on.
Yes, I'll stop by again. I got free bread. I hope that's okay. It looks delicious!
Built in ancient times, this alchemy library is said to store the world's knowledge. There, one mistress continues to protect this institution that no one visits. For the day that will surely come.
Huh? Whoa! It's such a mysterious-looking building. Mr. Harry, this is more like a tower than a mansion. I wonder what kind of mistress lives in this place. Hello? Is anyone here? This is such an eerie place. Mr. Harry said it was a mansion, but... this is more like a ruin. Plus, it feels like something might pop out any minute now.
Welcome.
Yeah? Yes! Excuse me for entering.
Please keep walking straight.
Ah! Oh, well, if you say so.
Please stop right there.
Ah! Oh, yes!
I am very pleased to be able to welcome a guest like this.
What kind of place is this? It seems pretty old.
This facility was built 928 years ago. It contains various knowledge from around the world. It is a library. This place was called this way to term. We manage this facility as librarians. We are pleased to make your acquaintance.
So it's a library. And it's been here for such a long time. Am I allowed to read the books here?
Of course. This facility exists for that very purpose. Visitors are allowed to read various books freely, with few exceptions. We hold a collection of over 80 million books.
You have that many books? That's amazing! I'd love to read some.
In addition, I can explain the contents of the books orally.
Does that mean you remember the contents of every single book?
It would be more accurate to say that I am capable of recalling the information at will. If you can specify the bookshelf number, then I will be able to recall it.
Okay. If I need anything, I'll come to you. But first, can I go look at the books?
Yes, please walk freely throughout this facility. However, please note that some parts of this facility are currently experiencing malfunctions. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I ask that you contact us if you encounter any trouble. Now, please enjoy your stay.
Some malfunctions. I wonder what they could be. Anyway, there are so many books from the past. I want to start reading them right away. This is 4L. I wonder if 4D is somewhere on this floor. Here is 4S. This is so confusing. 4D. 4D.
4D is here.
Huh? A visitor came here before me?
Romping around like that makes the dust rise.
Oh, I'm sorry for being so loud. I made him mad again.
Are you here to research something?
Yes. I was hoping to find some clues about my sister.
That was a wise decision.
What are you doing here, Mr. Keith? I mean, the entrance was blocked.
There are other ways to deal with entrances. I'm a bookworm. I've been here for some time now. But I don't have to tell you anything. Just as you have your purpose, I have my own purpose for being here. So you should hurry up and get started on your purpose.
Yes, sir. Mr. Keith is as strict as always. Edible Wild Grass Encyclopedia and the medicinal properties of poisonous herbs. There are so many books that are just on plants. It's impossible for me to read all of them. What should I do?
The book you need is the 16th one from the right.
Huh? Oh, thank you. The 16th one from the right is this one. The title is... It's so worn out I can't read it. If he hadn't pointed it out for me, I never would have found it. Excuse me? What is this book all about?
Do you have rocks for brains? Are you seriously asking me a question that you can figure out by simply reading it?
I'm sorry. Of course I'll read it myself later. It's just that I wanted to know why you recommended this book to me.
Being interrupted while reading is my biggest pet peeve. But fine. This place has a lot of books that have been preserved in great condition. It's quite miraculous in this day and age. This collection of books is immeasurable. It's like my own personal paradise.
I think I understand. But what does any of that have to do with this book?
Well, while I had confined myself to this paradise, devouring its knowledge in peace, a very noisy little girl came in one day.
Oh, that must have bothered you.
Indeed she did. So I decided to give her a book to occupy her and send her on her way.
Was that little girl... Did I really bother you that much?
Precisely. In fact, even now you continue to obstruct my studies.
Sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
However, I understand very well your thirst for knowledge. I've perused all the books in this section, and so far, that is the most appropriate book for you. That's why I recommended it to you. That's all there is to it.
In this section, I wonder if you read all these books. Whoa.
Now I feel inclined to ask you a question as well. Why did you come here?
To synthesize. I want to learn proper alchemy. I've always taught myself, so... Any alchemy book would have been fine, but I never thought there could be this many types of them. But while I was talking to the librarian, my focus kinda shifted to a book on flowers. I think I might have gotten a little greedy.
If you came here to find an answer, I'm afraid you'll find no such thing.
Even with all these books? I came here hoping I'd find out something.
Naturally, you'll be able to find many fragments that will lead you to the answer. However, those fragments will only start to make sense once the seeker herself puts them all together. Alchemy requires more than just passing attention. There are many principles that form its underlying foundation. Furthermore, various methods exist between different practitioners, so the core heart of it is strictly hidden.
In other words, I won't find "this is the answer" in any of these books, will I?
Of course not. Don't forget that even in the past, few people had the ability to use alchemy. It certainly won't be as simple as perusing a book and finding the answer right in front of you.
I see. I guess it's not as easy as I thought it would be.
Alchemy requires vast knowledge about the properties of objects and theories of how to transform those objects, as well as the inspiration to set foot toward the truth.
Inspiration? So, just having the knowledge isn't enough?
In any event, the basics begin with knowledge, and acquiring knowledge begins with observing the phenomena. That book will help you get started. Okay, that should be enough for now. Leave before my mood sours.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Keith is scary, but I think this is the longest we've talked to each other. I hope we can have a nicer conversation next time.
Were you able to find the book you were looking for?
I believe so. Am I allowed to borrow books from here?
Of course. This facility exists for that very purpose. Now, I will proceed to the procedures. Your name, please, for registration purposes.
Oh, it's Aisha. Aisha Altugal.
Miss Aisha Altugal, please wait while I complete the registration.
Okay.
A problem with the transmission has occurred, forcing termination of the operation.
I thought something was wrong.
I could not register you on the rental roster, but I shall remember you. The rental time limit is 1 year. If you do not return the item within that time, we will visit to remind you.
I can borrow it for a year? I feel like I'll forget to bring it back.
Aisha Altugal, there is no problem with early returns.
You can just call me Aisha. Saying my first and last name is kinda long. Oh, I know. If you don't mind, can I ask what your name is?
Odelia. That is what my father has named me.
Miss Odelia. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Please let me know if you have any questions. This facility lacks visitors, and I am bored.
Okay, I'll come again. I'm gonna read the book Mr. Keith recommended to me. Due to recent research, many plants and animals that were considered to be mere legend have been rediscovered. This book will introduce you to the study of flowers that contain unknown properties. Legendary flowers? Maybe it'll have the flowers from the ruins. Alrighty then, I'm gonna read this whole book start to finish. Let's see, this is... I see. Whew, I still have a long way to go. Oh, this is the glass flower that bloomed in the glass factory. Let's see. A plant that absorbs silicon from the ground and blossoms with a glass-like flower. It may be possible to utilize and apply this property to create a living building material. An experiment to construct a 3-story building from the biogenic substance of this flower was a success. There are still more tasks to be done, but the synthesis of a living building material was successful. Whoa! Alchemy is amazing! I can do a little synthesis, but nothing like these people. It seems like I'm a little different from an alchemist after all. Reason Gang Spring Water. Hey, this book is talking about the area near my workshop. Maybe it'll have something about the flowers in the ruin. Let's see. I stayed up all night. I can't keep my eyes open. I should take a break and make some tea. This book didn't have any clues to lead me to Neo. Mr. Keith, what am I supposed to do now? Even if I asked him, he probably wouldn't tell me. It might be good to start by investigating the mysterious flowers that grow around here. The book has a flower that waits for rain, one that blooms every 100 years, and one that doesn't bloom in the sun. Of these 3, the flower that waits for rain must be near my workshop. It even says it's near Reason Gang. I wonder where the other 2 are. The flower that blooms every 100 years is at the end of an endless plain. And the flower that doesn't bloom in the sun is along the shore of a big sea. They don't seem very local. I guess I'll have to go to different places and gradually gather more information. Yep, there's no use just scratching my head. I can do this. Yeah!
Long ago, this area was a sea. This former port town is now an isolated cliff due to the ground collapsing. However, the people stayed vigorous. This seaside port town was reborn as a port of the sky and continues to have people and goods come and go.
Wow! Those are hot air balloons. You can fly across the sky if you ride one. Now that we're seeing balloons, that has to be the town of Hornheim. It's smaller than Fierzeburg, but it's still magnificent. I know. I should check out the balloons before I head to the inn. I think they're moored at the pier. I did some research beforehand. Alrighty, let's go, Panna! Huh? That's weird. I'm back to the place I was just at. Maybe it's this way. Balloons, here I come! Huh? This is where I started from. Why do I keep ending up at the same place?
What are you doing, circling around the same place over and over again?
Yeah? Who are you?
Whoops! It's impolite to call out to a girl from behind. I'm so sorry. I'm not some creep. You seem like you could use some help, so I was just trying to help you.
Well, I think I'm lost. I wanted to go to the pier to see the balloons.
Oh, the pier. I see, I see. Well then, I'll take you there. No problem.
It'll be more than enough if you could just tell me how to get there.
It's on my way, so don't worry about it. Come on, follow me.
He doesn't seem like a bad person, but I know I shouldn't follow strangers.
Come on. I'm gonna leave you behind if you don't hurry.
Oh, okay, I'm coming!
And here we are. This is the pier for the town's west entrance. Don't look down, or you'll wet yourself.
Then I'll look up. Whoa! So, from here on out, the sky is the road.
Yep, we have trade with towns way across the sky, too. We're not as big of a town, but we're strategically located for business and transportation.
So that's why it's so lively.
Correctamundo. Isn't this a nice town? And I own a tavern in this nice town. I'm Kyle. And you are?
Oh, Aisha. I'm Aisha Altugal, an apothecary.
I bet I could fully recover from the brink of death if I took medicine made by a beautiful girl like you.
Beautiful? I'm not that...
How long are you going to be here for? Next time I catch a cold, I'll buy some medicine from you. Although I never catch colds. I guess handsome guys don't catch them.
I make household medicines as well. Please use them next time.
Yeah, I definitely will. Whoops, I need to head back to my tavern. My tavern's called White Crow. It's a little ways down from here. Stop by whenever you please. See ya!
Thank you for showing me the way. There he goes. He seemed like a fun person.
Hey, welcome. Here to use Toby's balloon service? This is just a guess, but Missy, is this your first time in a hot air balloon?
Oh, yes! It's so big when you see it up close.
Yep, it can carry a lot of people at once. How about it? Want to come aboard?
I am interested, but I think I'll just look at it for now. I'm not mentally prepared for it.
I guess anyone who's never flown before would be confused if they were suddenly told they had to fly. I'm very proud of my balloons. Feel free to take a good look, but not to the point that you poke any holes.
They're really magnificent balloons. Can something this big really fly?
What's that, Missy? So you do want to ride one? Go ahead and hop on. Don't be shy. Though I do have to charge you a small fee.
A journey through the sky on a balloon. How much is it?
Don't worry, it's not ridiculously expensive. I take pride in keeping my prices reasonable. Come talk to me whenever you want to ride a balloon.
In a marvelous village, filled with cute buildings that seem to come straight from a fairy tale, live the homunculi. Here, you may be able to deepen your friendship with the little villagers. If you are able to fulfill their wish.
They're all so small and fluffy! And the houses are all small and cute! It's like right out of a fairy tale! The balloon ride was scary, but I'm glad I came. I wonder if they'll let me pet them.